Let's also quickly get our two correspondents there. Kriti Vadera joining us from Uttar Pradesh. We've got Ashutosh Mishra joining us from Odisha. Let me first come to you, Kritika. Kriti, Uttar Pradesh, though this is the minimum number of seats in this particular, across all 7 phases, but it's a high ticket, winner takes all election phase, especially when it comes, to all the political parties in the fray, cutting across party lines. What's been the trend that you've picked from the ground in this particular phase?
Yes, well, good evening, Anil. And let me begin with telling you my experiences of what I faced during the day. Right from 6:30 a.m. in morning, we were on roads, and the extreme heat, the weather conditions were the key reasons for today's 5th polling. I'm standing in Faizabad parliamentary seat. So the voters turnout appears to be little low what it was in 2019. So I feel personally, when we were talking to people, to youngsters and to the senior citizens, people came to vote, especially when it comes to the urban cities like assembly seats like Ayodhya, in early morning hours and in late evening hours. So the voter turnout in Ayodhya has gone down.
Okay.
According to the previous data what we faced in 2019.
Okay, let's also get Ashutosh Mishra in. Ashutosh, looking at Odisha and the seats that go to polls today, what's your assessment on what's happened on the ground today in the 5 seats in Odisha?
The 5 seats that went to polls today, these were very important seats. 4 of them from Western Odisha, which is generally considered with a stronghold of Bharatiya Janata Party. Bargarh, Sundargarh, and Kandhamal. These are seats which are considered to be BJP. For example, in Kandhamal has been trying to improve its situation. Bargarh was with the BJP. Sundargarh was with the BJP.
Okay.
Former Union Jwalaram, he holds that seat and he was in the fray. And then you total 5 seats where stakes are very high for both the parties' main contestants. For example, Naveen Patnaik-led Biju Janata Dal and the BJP. Congress, of course, is there trying to make the contest triangular, but they don't have that kind of strength. So it is mainly a duel between BJP and BJD. And the stakes are high for both the parties. They tried their best.
Okay.
The last figure that we had, the average turnout was 60.55.
Okay.
Much less than what we saw in the last round.
Okay.
But of course, it will go up when we get the final figures. It will go up. And 35 assembly seats also went to polls, and these seats included the Kantabanji seats, which is the second seat that Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is contesting from. And in this particular region, Suvarnapur, that was the seat which saw a very high polling percentage of 71%.
Okay.
So stakes are very high, and voters generally were enthusiastic, and most of these were young voters, nearly 24%, below the age of 30 years.
Okay.
30 years. And then women also turned out in large numbers, but heat and humidity, these reduce the polling percentage.
Okay, Dibendu Mondal joining us from West Bengal. Dibendu, we've, the last few days has been all about, many things, especially when it comes to Russian politics, a lot of other things being said. When one takes a look at the ground, what's working when it comes to Mission 2024 for all political parties in West Bengal?
Well, Anil, of course, this election of Mission 2024 is, of course, very difficult for all the political parties that are contesting elections in this particular state of West Bengal. Be it the BJP, be it the Trinamool Congress, all of them are facing a tough battle here on the ground because of multiple issues that the ruling Trinamool Congress government have been facing here, as well as the BJP's central government at the center. So, of course, the voters are taking calculated decisions before they are going to cast their vote in the polling stations. And we have seen Bengal casting enough number of votes, and in fact is the highest in the state, in the country, with about 75% recorded till 5 p.m. It is expected to go up to 80% by tomorrow, after the Election Commission puts the final tally by maybe tomorrow or day after. But of course, important issues including unemployment, corruption, as you rightly said, the ration scam that had rocked the Bengal government here is, of course, some of the key issues that the people of Bengal are dwelling upon before going to cast their vote.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Appreciate all three of you joining us. Kriti Vadera joining us from Uttar Pradesh, Ashutosh Mishra from Odisha, Dibyendu Mandal joining us from West Bengal.